What's up, y'all? This is Nine. I want to go over some things real quick. Well, it won't be real quick, man, because I got a rant here a little bit. Uh, First, let me say I got some really good news. And this news has been a long time coming. And I'll wait before I share this information with you because I've been on this road before. I've heard this kind of news before. And it kind of fell through. But this one is a little bit more positive and seemed a little bit forthcoming than some of the rest of my ventures have, I guess I should say. Now, with that being said, if you get offended by harsh language or you think that something might be a little bit too real, because I'm going to talk about friendship today, I suggest that you go ahead and stop this video now because, like I said, none of this has been written out, and I'm totally going off of pure emotion on this shit. So, with that being said, what happened this past weekend put a lot of things in perspective for me. I opened up for Rob's comedy show with a rap battle against a guy that I hold in high regard as far as being an MC. His name is Ronnie. And before going into this battle, we both talked about, our fan base. All right. Now, as this battle was starting, I noticed the whole crowd moving over behind Ronnie. And I'm looking at how even everything is, and it's pretty even, so I had room for just as much people to be behind me. And when I turned around, there wasn't nobody there. That quick, it put how my life has gone in a whole lot of perspective. Now, don't get it twisted. There were people that were there for me. One person showed up that I didn't even think this motherfucker even knew about it. That totally, it's still tripping me out that this person was even there, man. But I did have people there for me. I'm just talking about the whole analogy that if you took a screenshot of this shit and I was able to provide my own context over it, that's what I'm getting at right here. If you notice, I didn't promote the whole show. I didn't put it on my page. I was either tagged in it, somebody put it on their timeline, or I commented on a lot of shit. But I never put that whole promotion of the rap battle or the comedy show on my page. The reason is because I provide the curse when I do. And when I say that, so far I've managed to get I managed to fuck up a person's car starter on their vehicle. It fucked up on them. I've gotten maybe 10 friends so drunk to the point where they couldn't even get in their vehicles to drive to the events right before my shit started. I've gotten people lost trying to get to the event. All right, Bob, but I couldn't find it. I've had people get called into work. I've had people have to stay after work. I've killed an uncle, a cousin, a sister-in-law, and a grandfather. All right. I've had a person get pulled over for speeding, and ended up having a warrant and have to go to jail. So with that being said, why would I, and there's more, that's just to name a few, but why would I promote these events if I'm just going to keep providing this curse, right? So it made me think, like, who are your true friends? Because to me, a true friend is if a friend asks me to do something, and I have to think, you know what, would this person do that for me? If you got to think about that, then in my opinion, that's not your friend. If you gotta go through that in your head, damn, I'm wondering if this person would do the same thing that he's asking for me, if he would do this shit. He's asking from me if he would do this shit for me. And if you gotta think about that, 9 times out of 10, that person isn't your friend. When you want to do something, you make a way. When you don't want to do the shit, you make an excuse. There's been times where I call people before, right? And I get that phone call back like maybe 4, 5, 6 days later. Now I understand motherfuckers get busy. Everybody got lives, all right? But a real friend doesn't wait to call you 4 and 5 and 6 days later with some you ain't gonna believe how busy I've been type shit. Because if that was a fucking sweepstakes calling and they knew that they had to answer the fucking phone call at 4 o'clock in order to get $1.2 million, they asses would make a fucking way to answer the phone. So nobody is that busy where they can't pick up a phone and call you, or pick up the phone to answer your call, or get back to a call that you made out to them. So what I'm gonna say is today that on a lot of you motherfuckers, the window is closing like a motherfucker. I had one guy, I invited him to an event. I had to drive 4.5 hours to get there from here to Albuquerque. This motherfucker waits on this particular day and has to do some late Christmas shopping. So I'm like, hold up. I can drive 4 to 6 hours to get to an event and you can't drive 4 to 6 minutes to get to mine because you picked the worst or the best in your case opportune time to do some late Christmas shopping. What priority are you as far as your friend goes? Now, I will say that there might have been a time where a grandfather actually died. And there might have been a time where a car starter was actually not fucked up. Okay? That person might have been lying. But I hear this shit so much that everything just all starts to blend together. So when I react to the car fucking up or the person that's dead, it's the same response. Oh man, my bad. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it then. Next time. To the same shit. Because I hear it all the fucking time. So it made me think that you know you don't have as many friends as you thought you did. So why are you tagging so many people along? To me, my friendships is about to go just like how I do on Facebook. Block and delete. Block and delete. Especially now, because I know with the shit that's about to happen, that there's about to be a lot of fucking bandwagon riders. And it could go into cursive, where, and what I mean by that, you know how cursive, you got print, where you got space in between it, cursive, the letters all blend together, where this person was kind of there, but then when something happens, and they're all of a sudden, they're like, well, they've been there the whole time, it's all good, you know, let them go ahead and, you know, they can keep on going. But you got to cut that shit off. I got to know that this person was only with me a little bit. He was a lowercase motherfucker, and now he's a capital O like a motherfucker all of a sudden here, like all up in my shit. I'm thinking like, damn, now this motherfucker can answer all kind of phone calls. Now this motherfucker can answer, can get to every event that I have. You know why? Because now the friendship benefits them, okay? If they have to do that, you know how many events that I done been to with friends of mine that I didn't want to be at? I'm sitting up in this bitch like, are you fucking kidding? Right. Do another song. Dude, but a real friend isn't going to support the show or the event. A real friend is there to support you in what you love to do. And it's getting to the point now where I'm like, you know what? I've invited so many people so many times to so many things that I had, and them not show up. And I'm like, what I need them for? Like, what, you know, let's do the seesaw here. Like, you know, if we weighing this out, how much of a friend have I been to you, and how much of a friend have you been to me? And if that shit's lopsided, because a motherfucker don't have to have more money to be your fucking friend. A motherfucker don't have to have more possessions or more items or more celebrity to be your friend. A friend just has to be a fucking friend to make things equal. I'm about to get distant with a lot of motherfuckers. A lot. You can take it how you want. Like I said, I would comment at the bottom on this shit or something, but I wouldn't even fucking waste my time by texting me or inboxing me or calling me on this shit right here, because I'm not going to respond to it. I'm making this video public, so I suggest you go ahead and make the comment that you have to say public. I know I might have left out some things. If I did, it wasn't important like I thought it was. I want to hit 9 minutes on this. I'm approaching that right now. That's all I got. That's as real as I can be. If you're offended by it, fuck you. For real.